Alright guys, welcome to another Paint the Moon Vaporizer review. Today we're going to be checking out the Indica Vaporizer. I believe it's the 2.0. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so when you get your Indica, it comes in this awesome wooden box. It's really cool. It just says Indica on the top. It'll be in another box, they don't just ship you the wood. Like, you get what I mean. So, you just slide the top off here, and inside is your unit. This one is in black, so you can't really see it. Here's the unit itself, about the size of a pack of cigarettes. We'll get into that in a bit. Underneath your top little foam insert, and have all these goodies. Now it comes with a user manual, a 12-month, 1-year limited warranty. Very important. Keep that. Also comes with a carrying bag. Not that this will cost you on this bag in here. Obviously, I feel like you guys kind of get that. Whatever. Take it out. It's a nice, like, kind of velvety material. It's just a nice blank bag. Doesn't really say anything on it. Then it comes with this awesome little packet of like goodies. Like you got a replacement chamber screen, several screens to put in the unit, cleaning supplies, and then you get 2 of these really cool Indica vape picks. They're really easy. They're really nice for getting out these little. It comes with spacers too, so you can put a spacer in there, and it has this little hook. Can't really see it because of that thing. Alright, so it has this little hook, and inside here there's this little notch bar thing. But to pull it out, you just stick this in, hook it onto there, and then you can just pull it right out of the unit. Okay, let's get into the unit itself. Just talk about some of the different temperatures, like how to change temperature, etc., etc. How to load it, blah, blah, blah. You get what I mean. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. You open it up. This is basically the Zippo vape. One of the major downsides, in my opinion, is that it is shaped like a Zippo, but much bigger than a Zippo. Here is the Indica Vaporizer. Here's a Zippo. Side by side, very, very different. Not the same in the slightest. Really just not. In my opinion, this looks more like a flask. They should have just made a screw on top, and that'd just be a little miniature flask. It'd be a lot more stealthy, in my opinion. Sit into how to turn on. So you open it up. Mine might be dead. Nope, it's working. So you hold the button down for a few seconds. It'll blink. It shouldn't start off. Green was the last temperature setting I had. And you click the button twice to get it to reset the temperature. The first temperature setting is this cyan color. It's 171 degrees Celsius or 340 degrees Fahrenheit. Second is the blue setting, which is 181 degrees Fahrenheit, or degrees Celsius, 356 degrees Fahrenheit. Green is 376 degrees Fahrenheit, or 191 degrees Celsius. The purple color is 201 degrees Celsius, or 394 degrees Fahrenheit. And finally, the red is 211 degrees Celsius, or 412 degrees Fahrenheit. Change the temperatures. All you do is you click the button twice. It'll switch to each temperature. But what I have noticed is that the button tends to stick sometimes. Not good, because it just, I don't know, it's annoying. It's not like it really does anything to harm the unit. It just is kind of annoying. But yeah, this Zippo function, there's no functionality to it. I thought it was like a safety or something, like when you flipped it open that would turn the unit on and then you could set your temperature. Or when you close it, it would turn the unit off, but it does neither. So, I don't know. It has this little silicone piece on the mouthpiece, which is really nice. Helps cool it down when you're vaping at higher temperatures. Got a charging port on the bottom. Comes with the charging cable. So all you gotta do is just plug it in, good to go. So let me just grab my little vape pick. There it is. Okay. Right now I have one of the spacers in the chamber. To get chamber on and off, chamber's right here on the side, a little box. Just pull it down, and it'll stop. You pull it out. Done. And you'll see on there some little grooves on the sides. Those line up with the indents on the side. You can't really see it because it's black plastic. On the side, right by the top screw, there's actually two little notches that you line up and then just press and pop it in. In, out. Set it the opposite way. Out, in. There you go. So yeah, that's pretty much all we got for that. Let's load it up, do a little sesh, show you guys vapor quality, and that'll be pretty much it. Alright guys, welcome back. Got the Indica loaded up. Loaded up about, the chamber size is actually pretty big. You can get anywhere from, say, like 0.1 all the way up to 0.4, even 0.5. But you want a really tight pack because this is a conduction style vape. You really don't want it to be loosely packed. Tighter, the more surface area your material is touching the chamber, the better vape you're going to get. And if you pack it loosely, it's not going to be as good of a vape. You're not going to vape evenly. You're going to have all the stuff that's on the sides is going to be brown. Everything inside will be like green pretty much. So you want to use the included spacers and pack it down really tight. I actually put both spacers in mine at once because I find that when I pack, because I only packed about 0.1, when I pack a smaller amount of my dry herbs in there, I find that putting 2 in really helps it vape really evenly. One thing you need to remember with this is kind of weird. I have it set to the blue because the cyan is just too low. I don't get anything out of it. So that's 356 degrees Fahrenheit. One thing you need to remember is once this turns solid, it's at the temperature. And then you need to wait a full minute after it reaches that temperature afterward. For some reason, they say to wait 60 seconds after it says it's at this set temperature before you start vaping. I think that's a little too long. Like 30 seconds to 45 seconds. You don't need to wait a full minute. That's just a little much in my opinion. Let's take our first little hit. Not a lot of visible vapor. Really good flavor though. Around the 350s, you get nice flavor. Something I really like about this unit is that the airflow, even when so tightly packed, is actually looser than like the Pax or the Air or the Solo, which are some of my main like go-to vapes. So that's one thing I really like about this. I just really wish they would take this thing away. I've debated just taking mine completely off and just removing it so that I don't have to deal with it anymore. Because I hate having it on the side makes it so much less stealthy. It's in the way. It's loud. It just takes the stealth factor of having something that looks like another object totally away, I think. Alright, good flavor. Bumping it up to green, which again is 376 degrees Fahrenheit. I usually will start my session on green. I just like higher temp vaping. That's just me. I'll go green, purple, red most of the time. If I'm feeling only like I want a nice little flavor, light buzz, I'll go with something like I'll do blue and then green, and I'll pretty much stop there, and I'll just chill for a while, and then I usually will end up going back straight to purple, straight to red, what have you. As you can see, not very much vapor. Even on 370, which, I mean, normally you're not going to get that much, but kind of expected more. This unit needs a little bit of time between each hit to kind of reheat almost, just to kind of keep it at a constant temp. But green's usually my go-to. The first couple of hits on green are fantastic in my opinion. You get just the right vapor density, just the right flavor. I just really like it. A little bit more cloud. We're going to bump it up to green, or purple, my bad. We were just at green, which again is 394 degrees Fahrenheit. Big jumps. The temperature changes, really the biggest one is green to purple. Besides that, it's a less than 20-degree bump. I guess it is less than 20 degrees, but I don't know. I feel like 340 to 358, there's not much difference. 358 to even 376, I don't notice a tremendous change. There's definitely more vapor production, and there's a little bit more flavor on the lower setting, but I just don't see that much of a difference. Alright, as you can see, vapor's pretty low. This is not a big cloud producer. It does its job, it vapes well and evenly when you pack it correctly. But it's not for people who want to blow out big clouds. Many argue any vapor you blow out is wasted vapor. In my opinion, I like to see some cloud. I like to see a little bit more than I get out of this. I don't care if I waste like a tenth of a hit. I just don't care that much, because it's still much more efficient for me than smoking would be, even with that slight waste. So. What I really like about this vape is it doesn't even seem, the body is a bit warm. That's why I recommend holding it like this, with this facing outward. Firstly, because this is just fucking annoying. Secondly, is because the chamber is over here, so a lot of the heat just stays in this little, like a little square, like right here, about the size of what my finger is on the unit right now. That stays hot in just that area, but besides that, it's not even really all that warm to hold. So just, I guess you could hold it like this, like gun or some shit. I don't know. This thing is just silly to me. It's a novelty almost. Like, sorry, Indica. I think you need to retool this. Just this. Everything. I really like everything else about the vaporizer, besides this thing. This thing's just annoying and just in the way. You can see, just maybe it's because when you pack in more, you obviously get a lot more vapor. I didn't pack very much in here, so take that as you will. But the battery life on this is actually really good. I find I get at least 5, usually 5 to 6 sessions before I charge it. Till dead, it's more like 7. My sessions usually don't go all that long though. They're usually about 10 minutes or so. So that gives you, it's about an hour to an hour and 20 minutes of vape time probably. It all depends on how you vape too. If you're a lower temp vapor, you're obviously going to get more battery life out of it. I usually vape the 3 highest settings, but I still get pretty good battery life out of it. Alright guys. Well, we're going to turn her off right quick. Close it up. This has been the Indica. Also, another note on the charging. It only takes a couple hours to charge. It's really pretty standard in the industry. Battery life's good. Definitely worth checking out if you're looking for a portable. If you like the novelty of this is a great vape. If you want to vape solely for functionality, don't really care about aesthetics, you may want to go with something a little more streamlined like the Air or the Pax or something like that. The Indica is definitely worth the money in my opinion. I just would rather them not have the Zippo action. That's just me personally. I'm sure other people really like it. But as always, please like and subscribe. I love hearing from you guys. Down in the description, there will be links to our Facebook and Twitter pages. You can also like those, follow us, whatever, if you want. And we're on Reddit and FC under the username Paint the Moon. Feel free to send us any questions. And thanks for stopping by.